And today we're going to be jumping into some actual scenarios around mortgages, real life scenarios that you guys helped some clients solve.
There was a client that I just dealt with actually. He ended up finding himself in a really precarious situation. We find a lot of our clients actually were like just stumble upon these great deals, and when you find opportunity, taking advantage of that opportunity isn't always the easiest decision to make, or financing that opportunity is extremely difficult. So he essentially was able to pick up 3 properties all at once. A fourplex, and a triplex. He was able to get appraisals on these properties. Now, these properties fully appraised for about $1.25 million. Now, his purchase price in these properties was around $1 million. So, his ability to be able to get like a $250,000 lift on purchase, allows him to be able to, already have that lift when it comes to looking at a refi. So he came to me, he's like, look, I don't make nearly enough money on paper to be able to qualify for this conventionally. Some of the units are in rough shape. How do we go about doing this? So, everybody comes and says they need 100% financing. Now, is it as easy as waving a magic wand and saying, yeah, someone's going to do this? No, it's not. So finding a solution is the most important thing in this specific situation. So the condition of the properties, weren't necessarily AAA. Some of the units needed to be turned over. They need a little bit of TLC, so paint, new kitchen, stuff like that. So the client had enough money to do some of the renovations on all these properties, but not enough money to put, say, 20% down on $1 million, plus the renovations on the properties, plus the carrying cost to close. So we were able to structure a really interesting deal in which it was a first and a second. That first and a second combined had a total cost of around 9.5% on the money, but we were able to get almost 100% loan to value on the actual purchase, structuring it that way. So the first position lender was very okay with the loan to value being collateralized over the 3 properties, and then what we were able to do is to mitigate the risk of the second position lender, we ended up getting another piece of collateral. It was a family member of his, or one of his properties that he had that had some equity in it. We added that to the deal to show a few things. One, additional value of the properties, but it also showed that he's in it and he believes in himself. At the end of the day, when you're dealing with private lenders who have their own money at stake, they need to understand that you have something to lose. And when you're looking at 100% financing on a deal, you need to prove to them why they should be able, even to be able to entertain something at this value. So, giving up a property that means a lot to that person allows the lender to be comfortable with the deal, so that he understands that that person is going to do absolutely everything it takes to be able to finish the project and bring it to completion. So that deal, essentially what we're doing is we're going to be reverse engineering it backwards, as I said, understanding how much revenue needs to be generated on these multifamilies, and once that revenue is generated and the renovations are completed, refinancing them out individually, and at the end of it, our client should make $400,000 after the purchase of the property. Now,